WeLive.com. We chat, we listen, we love. You're watching The Gong Show with Fop and the Gang right here on
We haven't gotten
Remedy
that changed yet. It still
We
says
chat,
Fop
we
and the
listen,
Gang.
Yeah,
we love.
seriously, do something about that.
I'm going to see if we can get a few different alternatives.
Like,
Jonah and the Gang.
I like that.
Jonah, maybe shoot it over to Jonah. Jonah is wanted in South America for smuggling Bibles. And he's been hiding in this studio. And I just showed his identity.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Jonah.
Rough times.
Guys,
Rough
Winter
times.
Jam behind us yesterday. If you're watching the show and you have no idea what a Winter Jam is, it's when we all get together in the cold of winter and we make jellies and various strawberry jams. Awesome time. Awesome time. But the musical derivative of such an event is when a bunch of bands, 10 bands exactly, get on the stage and they give us 10 bands for $10. And they do ask for an offering in the end of it. And I have some political problems with that, but I won't get into it because I don't want to get sued by anybody on the internet. But yesterday, spiritually, just a really great event. Just a great talk by Nick Hall of Pulse Ministries. But no one can compare to Haley Cheney. Nick, love you, mean it. Haley, what she can do with a hair straightener, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Give it up for Haley Cheney, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the only one clapping. She's clapping,
seriously.
she's clapping for herself.
Thanks for your support. Yeah, nobody's clapping, so I'm going to clap for
I
myself.
just clapped enough for 4 people.
Oh my
Good
gosh.
job.
Okay, so we kind of talked about how Winter Jam was a good spiritual, just renewal, good time to spend with the Lord. Well, this weekend, I went and visited some friends, and we went to a coffee shop. We always go to a coffee shop, and we'll stay there for an hour, 45 minutes. But this time we spent 3 hours and 45 minutes in this coffee shop. And the thing is like, I went there to spend quiet time with the Lord because last week was really hard, really stressful because there's so much in my life that I literally don't know what to do in this situation. Like, sometimes you feel like, okay, maybe I should probably do this, but you don't want to, so it's like, I don't know what to do. But I literally have no idea what to do. And so I just went and I was just like, God, I need you right now. Like, I just need some time. Like, speak to my heart, whatever. And not even that I was seeking an answer, but just that he could encourage me. I was there for 3 hours, 45 minutes. Literally felt like 5 minutes.
Wow.
Because
You fall asleep?
no, I almost did one time, but then I got coffee, so it was good.
Fantastic.
But my time with him was so precious and so sweet. Like, it did not feel like I was there the whole time or like, oh, 45 minutes, I gotta keep going. Like, it wasn't like that. It was like I just was able to listen to worship music. And I talked about this last week where I write down my prayers. And
Yeah.
so
Because Jake bought a journal.
he did.
Yeah. So kudos
for
to you,
you,
Jake.
Jake.
Everyone in the chat, need a journal.
Yeah, it's great. Like, sometimes I journal and just like vent a little bit, but whenever I'm directing it towards the Lord, there's something different about it. So anyways, I did that, read scripture, and he never like gave me an answer. He never said, okay, this is what you should do. It was just one of those things where I wasn't looking for that. I was just looking to be uplifted, and he really loved on me, and I left feeling so happy and just full of joy, even though I have no idea what to do yet. I don't have an answer, but it was just so good. So I just kind of wanted to encourage you, just spend some time with him. You don't have to spend 3 hours and 45 minutes because it's not like we have much time. Like, I can't cut that much time out of during the week. It's really hard. I could, but it's just really hard to do that. Maybe Winter Jam was that for those of you who went last night. It was really good to see everybody. Everybody was really into it, really into the worship music, and I could just feel God there. He's present he's present when you're alone with him, but when there's several more people in one place, God's always there. So, yeah, I just want to encourage you to get away with him this week or maybe this coming weekend. And if you just spend that time with him, not keeping track of the time, just spend some time with him, he's going to honor that. And I don't know. I think you're going to start feeling very different about who he is and just about whatever situation you're probably dealing with right now. So
It's great.
Yep.
These kinds of mountaintop opportunities, which is what Winter Jam is. It's a mountaintop. You climb the mountains like, whoa. Everyone in the room, when they talk about Jesus, people are clapping, and, you're sitting beside people that are singing the same songs. Then you go back down the mountain into the valley where you're probably going to a public school where Jesus is not a worship song, it's a curse word.
Yeah.
And nobody cares, and everyone hates God, and they think that people that follow Jesus are whacked out people that hallucinate in this invisible God. And so events like Winter Jam are so important to say, you know what? I know you're being told in your school he doesn't exist. I know you're being told in mainstream media he doesn't exist. The CDs that are being pumped out, the MTV genre, you're being told that there's no God. But we want you to know that God is for you and not against you. And we'd encourage you, first of all, Remedy has music that encourages that understanding of who God is. We have content on our website that encourages that God is for you. He's active. We want to encourage you in the Gong Show to pray dangerous prayers. A dangerous prayer would be, God, show me today something new that you've never shown me before about who you are and who I am. Big kudos to Jake for getting the journal. Anybody else, man, if you have a way to record kind of what God's doing in your life. I admitted on the show I don't journal a lot, but I do journal at times when I know I need to make sure that I'm keeping track of what God's doing in my world. So thanks, Haley. That's awesome. Transition into something not nearly as awesome, something that's just downright depressing, discouraging. It makes you feel bad, like when you go to gym class in the same sweatpants for like 6 straight weeks, or maybe you wear a coat for like a long time without washing it. We thought we'd ask you guys for your feedback. We're gonna get a Gong Show T-shirt, with a Gong Show logo on it.
Yes,
probably just gonna be one color of ink. It's probably just gonna be white ink. No offense. Okay, you're gonna get mad at me and say we're getting white. But what color of T-shirt do we get?
Black with purple, with fluorescent purple writing.
Okay, so she's saying
Like
black
Alex's?
garments, fluorescent ink,
Yeah, because
kind of like Alex's. Alex is wearing a T-shirt that was done by one of those speed printers. By the way, I can tell by looking at it. A speed printer. Speed.
well, purple's a unisex color. Like, you guys would wear purple, right? You guys would wear purple.
I would wear purple.
now.
Some feedback in
But
the
not
chat
then.
would be awesome. But that's my
The question, Hannah says green. Evan would wear purple.
I would wear purple.
Number one fan, Tim,
Yeah, it
pink
looks
shirt.
like I'm wearing blue. But
Tim,
I'm
are you
actually
being
wearing
serious? Or are you just playing us? Really? You got a pink wristband.
Yeah, just
Here's
playing.
here's a question for you. We were talking in the room here. What about a camo shirt with red ink, red or black ink? What do you think of that? Camo shirt. No, you don't think so? There's no neon black. You know that.
I think that's
It's kind of like Black Ice, the fragrance, when you crash and burn.
I think that's a good idea, Clinton, but not for the Gong Show shirt. I mean, I would.
We should just
I
get like a Remedy
camo
Live
shirts,
camo shirt.
But like, that's not really gonna. People are gonna be like, "Whoa, that's a cool camo shirt. Oh, it says Gong Show on it."
Yeah,
See?
so no one hunts.
While
like a-
watching the Gong.
A Gong Show hunt would mean you're shooting something that shouldn't be shot. Probably like, oh man, this is a Gong Show, right? Like you're shooting like
Yeah.
people's
So what kind
cars
of
or
message
something.
are you trying to send?
you're shooting the
people?
wheels off of your neighbor's car or something. It's a Gong Show. Don't do that, by the way. Yeah, you're probably right. So
Mhm.
maybe we'll do a camo for Remedy Live.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
And then here in the chat, Evan's saying urban camo, aka, otherwise known as, gray, white, and black camo. Oh, okay.
Hey, that's kind of good. That's
Yeah.
a good idea.
I like that better.
Number one fan saying neon green again. Back to Tim again. Neon green.
Gray
Chad
with
says
yellow.
blue with yellow lettering. Sounds very Michigander to me. Number one fan with white lettering. And then Jake says, hey, Clinton, ever dangerous prayer you mentioned, you should put them together in a video series because I do want to try them out and see what God does. Jake, I need to go back to school because I didn't understand anything you said there. but I love you. So, we need to ask me that question again so I might understand it. Video series, maybe a video series about dangerous prayers. I really want to do that. Evan says, "Boo, Michigan," and Jake says, "I hunt." Jake, I don't want any trouble. Okay, I'm a Canadian. I don't own a weapon, although I do have something in my house that I could use as a weapon. Now, I'm not going to
Dart
disclose it.
gun.
You already gave it away, a lightsaber. I do have a variety of them.
Good guess, Alex.
Yeah, Alex was like, Alex within seconds, lightsaber.
I know.
A lightsaber. I also have a 2-year-old son that learned how to potty train. And so, yeah, it is dangerous because now he can poop on command.
Whoa.
I say, "Duke, give him the goods." He's like,
Dangerous.
boom. Anyway, that's inappropriate. We've taken a long break here, but we meant it because we wanted to talk about what Haley was talking about. We also know about T-shirts. Great ideas. We've got some good suggestions. We're going to get on it. We are going to have a Gong Show sticker, too. That is just going to be a simple one color. It's cheaper.
Purple.
I'm
Yeah.
going to email you something that it suggested that we have made.
Gong Show mugs.
When I had this made, it gave me a list of things
Yeah.
not appropriate. So I'm not going to say it on air, but I'm going to send you.
Okay. I can't believe that they would say anything inappropriate about on
Well, it's not a
Vistaprint.
Christian based TV show site.
Yeah.
It's just an innocent
Yeah. I know what it
Printing
is already.
site.
It's boxer shorts.
quote.
That's so inappropriate. Okay, guys, stick around. More music and
It is
more
a Gong.
giveaways, more news, more stuff. Dose moment coming up too. Stick around. Gong Show.
Look out, I need is 116.